We'll see if he agrees. Good morning, good evening, and good night. My name is BCN Palomino, and here we are at game number 3 in this best of 5. Right now, BloodyDeath is at 2 wins. UberKillers is at 0 wins. But anything could happen. BloodyDeath at the bottom right of Polar Knights is going to be the blue Protoss player. I don't know why I always say right. And at the top, middle-ish area, is going to be our yellow Terran UberKillers. PVT or TVP, depending on who you're rooting for. If you guys are enjoying the tournament, you want to see some more in the future, do consider hitting that follow button. If you'd like to join in on the action, you can find, we'll be having our next tournament on Monday, I believe. The brackets haven't been created yet, but they will be created within a day or two. Just check in at www.beacongaming.net. You can find the brackets there. You can also find them on our Facebook and Twitter at beacongaming.net. You can also find them in SC2. If you go to the group, Beacon Gaming Net, they'll be updated there as well in the news and events section. With that said, we're getting racks before gas. We're getting a gateway before gas. We may see a fast expansion from both of these players, and still with the same building placement from UberKillers. He really likes this. The Probe Scout, significantly faster than the SCV Scout. Probe Scout pokes in, sees nothing too exciting, and awaits, and he comes right back for more. Comes right back for dose number 2. UberKillers, on the other hand, just now entering his opponent's base. Isn't going to say anything too alarming, I imagine. Or maybe he does. Maybe he does. First Marine is out. We're not going to see a Reaper coming out first. Very interesting. That probe sees that Marine. He's going to be he's going to start scratching his head and start thinking, where's this gas going to go? This probe has gotten a lot of free hits on this SCV, and I'd almost wager that this probe is going to go down. Actually, I think UberKiller wanted to put... yeah, he's going down alright. I think UberKiller really wanted to put a engineering bay down there, and I don't blame him. Command Center once again going down on the high ground. I'm thinking this is more of a stylistic choice for UberKillers than him trying to play safe. And there goes the factory coming up next after that command center. Second gas on the way, as well as the factory. What do we got next? Are we going to have a standard robotics facility coming up next for BloodyDeath? As our first stalker is on its way. And we're not being forced to fend off a pesky Reaper right now. So BloodyDeath wants to find out what actually is going on with this racks and in this base. And still, this probe giving up. He says there's no expansion here. I don't think it's 5 minutes and 30 seconds into the game. I don't think we're going to see an expansion here anytime soon. Kind of trading shifts here. This probe, I guess, is going to take the tower. No, I guess he's going to walk right back home, and this stalker will be the next line of defense to keep this expansion from going down. The poke up will show the orbital command on its way, and he is going to get pretty much a full scout of the tech tree here. Upgrade Wayo, indeed. He does see both the gateway, the factory, and the starport. But you see 2 gates. Is the robotics already done? The robotics is here. We'll see 1 observer. I wouldn't be surprised to see more than 1. And we're going to see Widow Mines coming out here. Fantastic. It does seem like BloodyDeath's build is tight enough so that this observer is out here in plenty of time. How many gates? 3 gates. As well as double forge. Let's see if we get a second observer. We are going to see a second observer. And this Widowmine looking more like he wants to defend the base than be the harassment tool. 2 Widowmines are out total, and this medevac is going to go behind enemy lines. Double forge coming out from Bloody Death. 1 observer and 2 observers. Here we go. It's a good thing no one has the watchtowers, or someone would have saw this medevac a mile away. Here comes this observer. Is he gonna see it? He doesn't. He doesn't actually see the. He doesn't actually see it. But there is a second observer that's gonna be in the right place at the right time here. And that observer is actually gonna see it. Wow. Hacks. No, I'm just kidding. This observer sees it, but he's not gonna join the party, the medevac killing party. Uh-oh. Now, none of these Widowmines actually get a volley off quite yet. The preemptive photon overcharge takes it out before the Widowmine can even drop out, and suddenly we see that 0 damage, no damage has been done with this opener, with this fast factory. At the same time, very fast pretty fast third command center. UberKiller not going to be all in with this Widowmine style opener. Awesome. I like it. I like it. Colossus Tech in the background as the medevacs come out. Double engineering bay. Oh, buddy. We've got a nice army, just kind of like last game, though. This is a Marine army. We've got just tons of Marines. 4 more gates are being warped in on top of these initial 3 gates. It's going to give us 7 gates, 1 robotics facility, 1 Colossus Tech to go. 1 sentry in the army total. That's going to be enough for more for a Guardian Shield than some force fields. And we're going to see a push coming out here. We do see Stim just now on its way, as well as +1, as well as the +1 armor. So we won't see any Stim timing anytime soon. Pesky probe with its pesky proxy pylons. Being pesky. Uh-oh, we see an army moving out from Bloody Death. Oh, and with these pylons, I think he's setting up, and that's where the 3rd command center is going to go. This is going to get awkward. It's almost like Bloody Death knew ahead of time that this command center was going here, because they're going to meet at this location at about the same time, which is really funny. Uh-oh, this command center is going down. I'll tell you what, more and more units moving out across the map. We've got a total of 2 Colossus out and a 3rd Colossus on the way. A total of 7 gateways to power this attack. 1 bunker is down, but we only got Marines here. We've got no medevacs. This isn't looking good. The GG goes down from UberKillers. GG! Oh, GG! Gosh, what a game.